One artifact that took me by surprise, it was like hidden in plain sight. You know the story that one of the largest objects in the museum is a old, restored Jim Crow railroad car. And we all know about, white people rode in the front and black people in the back and, that. But as I had to study and learn about how they restored it, how they dropped it in before the museum was built, and I was like, well, what does it look like inside? And knowing that visitors to the museum will be able to, I think, eventually walk through the car. And I was told, 2/3 up front was the white people, and it had like larger restrooms, like larger seats, and the back for people of color. And because I'm imagining going through it, I thought, it hit me that before we'd see black people in the back, I guess, being like, okay, we have to deal with this. But I said, but imagine if you were on your way to a loved one's funeral, and along with your grief, you have to endure this humiliation. Or you're going off to college, you're Du Bois or someone like that, and yet you're brilliant and talented and have all this possibility, and yet you have to endure this humiliation. And then I would imagine white people up front, and it crystallized for me something that I've been thinking about a lot, is that when we teach Jim Crow, we often teach about blacks being victimized, and they certainly were, and being humiliated. But then I thought, but what did it do to white people? And I thought, there could have been someone brilliant like Du Bois, black, someone, brilliant white in the front, and yet these two brilliant minds could never meet and share and exchange and grow and give to one another. So it makes us understand that any oppression hurts the oppressor and the oppressed, because we're all in this thing together. We're all human beings. We all have so much to share, and yet these rules of oppression keep us apart, and I think limits humanity's possibilities.